There's a little brown house at the top of the hill with a green metal roof and a chair by the windowsill. And it rains all the time. There's a shed in the back by a big trampoline. The house smells like wood smoke. The people seem happy. Why wouldn't they be? Ooh, ooh.
The first song that I kind of wrote that wasn't sad was about my mom and how proud I was of her, which sounds really funny coming from like a 13-year-old, but it was when she bought our house for the first time, and I wrote a song about her buying our house that we lived in. Because before this, I've never lived somewhere longer than 3 years. My two biggest loves in life are pottery and music. But music has been my, since I was a baby, it's been clearly, that's what I'm gonna do with my life, so. Well, my mom always likes to say that I was singing before I could walk or talk and just couldn't get me to shut up. And then when we moved back to Canada, I joined the Ottawa Children's Choir, which I think I was in that for 4 or 5 years, and that was great exposure. I got to do a lot of things publicly, but it was with a group, and they were quite strict in a way that I was like, when we moved to Wakefield, I was like, this isn't something I'm really interested in doing anymore, and I was kind of just looking at doing my own stuff because I didn't want to stop singing. And then I went to an open mic with my auntie locally, and then I was like, this is great. And I think it was right before COVID, I started trying to teach myself how to play guitar. When I was, I think, 14, my dad, we were at a music shop because he always played guitar. And I was like, I want a ukulele so bad. And he was like, well, you're never gonna learn how to play it. And I was like, well, I will if you tell me I'm not going to. So he bought me a ukulele, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play the ukulele. And I did. And then I was like, I was kind of scared of the guitar, but I was like, I wanted a bigger sounding instrument. I actually started writing music with the ukulele, and I was like, I can't write sad songs on this super happy instrument. So then when I started learning how to play guitar, I found that the sound of the guitar fit my music a little bit better. Originally, it started as like a very therapeutic thing, because my dad lived in Israel when I was a kid. We haven't been in the same country since I was 8, so I was quite sad and angsty teenager-y about that. So that's why I started, was mainly writing songs about that. I'm quite a perfectionist, so in my music, a lot of the time when I'm starting to write something, I'll it sounds really cringy if I'm writing it about myself. I'm like, I can't sing that in public. I feel like I'm 14 and just blue hair and having an emo meltdown. So I tried to switch to, trying to tell a story with my music.
The pawn shop patron's name is Tommy. The snow falls cold on his bare arms. He's never had a lot of money, but what he has, he passes on. Well, Tommy met a girl named April. When they weren't much older than me, she died in May. The doctors say it wasn't easy.
That song, I love Pawn Shop, and I think it's such a happy song because I'm like, look, love is persisting and everything's great, and everybody I play it for is like, it's so sad. What is wrong with you? And I'm like, so I don't know. I feel like most of my music comes out sounding sad, unfortunately. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe it's just because it's me and my guitar and I need more layers for it to sound less sad, but I don't know. I think that I just try to focus on things that I think are beautiful, even if they are sad.
But hell, if I don't follow, run away, disarray, there's no sweeter pill to swallow.
I think singing was always something that I knew, not even necessarily that I was good at, but it made my soul shine, so it didn't really matter if I was good at it. I think playing at the Blue Skies Music Festival was my like moment, because that was like my life goal, was like, okay, at one point in my life or another, I want to play on the Blue Skies stage, because I've been going there forever. My grandma's been going since she was 18. And I played there when I was 18. And I remember getting up on stage and I was like barefoot in this like long green dress that I had borrowed from my aunt, and I had no shoes on, and all I could see in front of me was like all of my favorite people in the world. And then there were like hundreds of people behind them, but I didn't even like clock that. Like it was, yeah, there was like 5,000 people there, and I was like, but I'm just looking at all the people I love, and I'm barefoot on a stage, and like I'm doing the thing that I love to do. I don't think I could ever go without music or without pottery.